Hey guys, it's Breakthrough News here, and who is this?
This is NG-Gaming29.
Yeah, we're doing about a 30-minute live show. Or it's not technically a live show, but we're not gonna edit any of this. It's just gonna be straight through. Everything's gonna be what we're saying right now, and yeah, we're gonna do these. We're gonna try to do them once a week, and we're gonna be filming a couple today, maybe. Depends. So, um, we're gonna start off with talking what questions that you would ask another person. So favorite game, favorite story, book, movie. So I'm going to start off with asking some questions. We're just gonna do it. The first one we have is, what is your favorite Christmas movie?
Probably Rudolph, to be truthful.
Rudolph?
I've
I've tied between three. We have White Christmas,
Alright.
which everyone must know. We have It's a Wonderful Life, and then we have The Christmas Story, which, mainly kind of typical. Another one we have, it's another Christmas one because the date we're filming on is the 27th of December 2013, so it kind of seemed appropriate to address Christmas. So what's your favorite Christmas song?
Yeah, I don't really like Christmas music too much, but if I had to choose one, probably Little Drummer Boy.
Mine kind of connects with my movie, White Christmas. Elvis sang it pretty well, but I like Bing Crosby's better. The White Christmas actor, the main person in White Christmas. So that's who I like. Favorite game.
Favorite game. Why don't you answer this one first? I gotta think about this one.
Well, we have two. Mine's gonna have to be the Elder Scrolls series. I think Malwin, I think that's what it's called, was probably one of my favorites just because for its time, its graphics were better than any of the others for its time. And then we have Far Cry 3, which is basically like Skyrim with guns, as people say.
Game that I've been playing most actually right now is a free game on the computer. It's called No More Room in Hell. It's probably my favorite game right now, just because it's free and everyone can have it, and it's really fun. Just go out killing zombies, and there's servers with like infinite ammo, so you don't have to worry about like collecting ammo. And it's really fun. That's probably why it's my favorite.
And then we have a couple more. What's your favorite book?
My favorite book, it's probably, I don't know, it's hard to choose.
Oh, well, I have a couple with me.
You could go all like the biblical route and just be like, oh, my favorite book is the Bible, but I'm not gonna lie to you guys. But my favorite book is probably Scar Tissue because, it's written by Anthony Kiedis, the singer of the Red Hot Chili Peppers, and they're, a good band. I love them, and, his story's just pretty crazy, so, I love all the experiences that he shared in that book. Like, there's this one time where he almost got killed by a drug dealer. But he threw his jacket that him and Flea got, which is the bassist. They got that jacket for like really cheap because they like went outside and they just waited and waited and waited until he would lower his price and stuff, and the guy just got annoyed, and he like threw the jacket at the guy because he had a knife and he was gonna stab him. Then he ran away. It's just it's crazy, the whole stories that he shares and stuff.
I have two books that I just want to say. We have Psychology here.
Yes.
Uncle Cy Robinson. I really just like this book because it's extremely funny. It's got the country humor. What more can you ask for from an old dude? And then we have, most of you know this book, and you probably already know just because of the thickness of it. This is Lord of the Rings, all three books combined. This is how it was first sold, but the publisher of Lord of the Rings thought you could get more money, selling them in three different books, so they started doing that. But I just love this book because it's an old book, but it's just the way it's written. It's like that sort of like old English, um, sort of, and it's just there's so much different races and it's kind of like Skyrim sort of. I guess that's why I like it so much because it's got Skyrim and then you can refer to all the movies and then all that. So it's it's got everything, little bits and pieces I kind of want from a book in there. It keeps the story up there. And the kind of sad part is I haven't even read Hobbit and I've been reading this one. I've finished this one about 3 times already. What other questions do we have?
PC versus console. If you want to do that one.
Oh, I think we all already know the answer here. Just because I was so disappointed with the PS4 and the Xbox One, it's been PC. I mean, I work on PCs, I build PCs, and it's just PCs are like you can get a base PC and upgrade it. You don't have to spend $500 all at once. You can spend $100 here and $100 there and still have a faster, more reliable, better graphics PC than you could on Xbox One or PS4.
Consoles, they're stuck on the lowest settings possible all the time, and it's not even HD, not even 720p.
Yeah. I mean, and the games are cheaper on Steam anyways.
Yeah.
Like you'll Steam go to sales. The store. You have to go to the store and pay $60 for a game, while you can stay at your house and pay $40 less and get the game right then and there.
Yeah, and just like download it straight to your computer. It's always on your Steam account, and you also the games on PC are also cheap. Like Call of Duty Ghosts, it's $60 on Xbox One, PS4, even Xbox 360. It's $60, but PC is $45. Actually, it's on sale for either 30 or 40 right now.
30.
And so the games are just a lot cheaper, and you get the same games, better quality, things like that.
We have. I think that's it for the questions right now, but we do have a couple stories we'd like to share. You wanna go first?
Alright.
I mentioned the story. I think it was Daily News number 2.
I think this was about a month ago. I'm just gonna pull this up here to see. Alright. The 16-year-old kid, his name is Ethan Couch. Couch. It looks like Couch. But he was a drunk driver, and he killed 4 people and severely injured 2 others. He was in Fort Worth, Texas, and the people that he injured, there was 2 of them, like I said, they are paralyzed from the waist down, so they'll never be able to walk again. And once you hear the sentence that or like not even a sentence, what he got, you'll be so mad.
Wait, stop here. I was enraged when I found out about the story before I put it on our channel. Like on the channel, I had to cut so many things out because I was just so mad because on Daily News number 2, I think it was, I was just so mad. I just was enraged by what he was let off for. It was just so stupid. I mean, one thing, he was drunk and he's 16, so he's drunk as being illegal in public. That's one thing. He was underage.
Yeah.
And then he killed 3 people.
4 people.
4 people, which that's manslaughter. And then 4, he was driving a car while he was drunk.
And he paralyzed 2 people. And, okay, so his lawyer, the judge, Gene Boyd, accepted the defense's argument that Cooch was too rich and privileged to understand the consequences of his action, in a condition that psychologist Dick Miller termed affluenza. Now that's basically, what I just described. You're rich, you don't know good from wrong.
This is what he got.
He got 10 years of probation. That's just like a slap on the wrist for killing 4 people that will never be part of their family again. And, I don't know how old these people were.
This is what he got. He got out of jail for being too rich. That's what it is. I mean, he doesn't have to go to jail because he's too rich.
And, the cops even found him passed out with a naked 14-year-old girl in his car when he was 15. Yet he suffered no consequences. He was allowed to drive at age 13. And according to Miller, he was emotionally flat. You know, he was found asleep with a 14-year-old girl when he was 15. Now he's 16, he's driving, and he's drunk, and he just gets a slap on the wrist every single time. It's ridiculous.
I mean, this shows how much the U.S. government can be. It's basically saying, what he did. It's saying he could have got out. He could have got away with basically saying, "I get drunk, I shoot 4 people," and then pleading, "I'm too rich to go to jail." That's basically it.
Yeah, and this whole affluenza thing, it's just an excuse for rich people. I mean, really, it's ridiculous. Okay, now
I have if you've been on my channel, you've already seen these stories, but we're going to get 2 points of view from it. I think he might have the same point of view, but I'm going to read the majority of this, which goes in a little bit more than I read to you the first time. But
alright. I'll pull up an article as well.
yeah, sorry, my sister got texting me.
Is that the airport one?
Yeah, this is the LAX airport. Alright. Oh, sorry about that. But this person right here, this 23-year-old, killed 1 person, injured 3 at the LA airport. Because, okay, so his name was Paul Anthony Sancia. So I'm going to read you basically the rundown of the story. I'm sorry if it just feels like I'm reading it to you, but the main authorities say he killed a TSA screener and wounded 3 other people during a rampage through the Los Angeles airport last month. Last month is scheduled to be arranged on murder. Whoever wrote this did not know proper English. But basically what they're saying is they're going to court on Thursday, which was yesterday, I believe. And he's got so many felony charges that it's going to it could cause the death penalty. He is 23. He's trying to plead not guilty to 11 felony charges, which basically, if you get including 3 attempted murders and 1 murder, basically, if you have, I think it's 3 or more felony charges at the same part, you can get the death penalty. Sometimes it can even be 1. Yeah. The trial date could be set at the hearing was yesterday. And at the West Valley Detention Center, and I think this is still in LA. And I really hope this dude dies. I mean, all he did, like, not even no joke. He's basically a terrorist. All he did, he got into the terminal of the LAX airport and he pulled out an AR. And I say that they should have a security check right at the doors of the airport.
Now, how he even got that in there through security and all that, I have no clue.
Well, the terminal, like, the terminal before you go past the thing, isn't it? I think.
Anyways, I have to answer.
I say once you walk in the doors of the airport, there should be a security check.
Yeah, like metal detectors. So they don't have like. Never mind. If you're shooting plastic bullets. Anyway, Hernandez was the TSA officer who died. Don't know what that is. He was the first TSA agent to die in the line of duty, and he was 39 years old. So, he probably had a family. I don't know. I'm not.
Is that so?
And yeah, and he injured 2 other TSA officers and a traveler. Now, think you're going to see your family, and you're shot. There's probably, I don't know how many exactly hospitals are around there, but these people could have easily died depending on where you shot them. So, God, it's just awful. What is this world come to? Yeah.
See, people like this just want to watch the world burn.
And
wait, did it say not guilty?
Yeah, he pleads not guilty.
Oh, I didn't. He pleads.
Yeah.
I just thought
it was charged. Then another story is this 13-year-old girl killed her grandparents or I don't know if it was a guy or it doesn't say, it's a minor. She was, uh, he or she was offended that their grandparents, it's a boy,
13-year-old Pennsylvania boy.
Okay, yeah, this boy was offended after they called his mother a whore.
That's a great thing for the grandparents to say.
Yeah, they said he was upset because, like, his grandparents were in his home. He's upset they called his mom a whore and they were speaking poorly about her, according to the state police and court documents. Now, it's just, why would you kill somebody, especially your family, over something this small? Like, even when I was 13, I know that I wouldn't have killed anyone, especially not for something so simple as, a word.
See, I have two sides of the story. No, he shouldn't have killed her or them, but yet they should not be talking bad about his mom, especially in front of him. I mean, that's just stupid on their part, in my opinion. But this also reminds me about a story, since we're talking about minors here.
That
A
girl.
13-year-old. What was it?
What's with the 13-year-olds nowadays?
No, I think it was a 12-year-old.
A
12 or 13-year-old girl lived with her sister, 16-year-old sister, after her parents got a divorce. Which I don't even know how that's possible with a 16-year-old, because you're not technically allowed to live on your own until you're 18, right?
Yeah, but I think it was with one of her parents.
No, they were alone. They were living in a house by themselves.
Huh.
But her sister was bathing, and the attention was taken off her because her sister had a 8-month-old baby, and so the 16-year-old was bathing, and the 12 or 13-year-old girl just got so jealous of the baby, she decided to give the baby and make her drink a dose of liquid medication, and the medication was applied over a 2-day period. In my last video I accidentally said 2 years. I'm sorry about that. But it was applied over a 2-day period, and we have she pleaded, or she not pleaded, confessed, because the baby was throwing up and she kind of felt bad, which I would too. And she is charged with 2 attempts of attempted murder, 2 attempts because you get 1 attempt for just trying to attempt a murder, and then attempted murder on an infant, I think it is. So she'll be going to jail. And then another minor, a 17-year-old boy, did not have a very good relationship with his mom, and this goes back to the family thing. He beat his mom with a baseball bat and stabbed her in the left eye socket on Christmas Eve because they got mad at each other. I mean, killing is one thing, but then killing family is just another. I mean, you have to just be a lowlife just to even think about it.
And to even think about murder in general.
Yeah, it's like the Amityville murder. Did you hear about that? That happened like 3 decades ago. But still, a little recap on the Amityville murder. This dude, he killed his mom, sister, dad, and brother with a high-powered rifle in their home on Christmas, I think it was. Why does everything happen on Christmas? I mean, it's stupid.
Christmas is a time where you're supposed to be spending with your family.
Not killing them.
Having fun. Making memories. But, speaking of, like, savage teenagers, this one man named, he's actually 18. So now he's gonna get, if he had done it when he was 17, he would have done, actually, no, because it's a 7 deadly sin thing. He was charged with murder, and he murdered a 41-year-old man, and they found the man's head decapitated from his body, and the body was found on Christmas Day in a Chicago apartment. Now, this man, I'll show you this picture in a moment. His name was, he lives in Chicago, but his name is, Aleph, oh, no, I don't know. And It's crazy. I'll show you his picture. He looks like messed up too. Anyways, but alright.
He
Yeah,
looks
the
like
brightness
such a good
is.
throw.
I don't know. The brightness is all messed or not messed up, but the brightness on here is too much to show. I'll try to insert a photo.
We always forget to do that though. I don't even know how. I forgot. It doesn't work on my thing because I'm not using Windows Movie Maker. I'm using something else.
Yeah, I'm buying new software sometime. Oh wow, it's already been 20 minutes.
Yeah.
I did not know that.
So I think we do 2 more episodes every week.
Yeah.
That'd be good. Let me end it real quick.
Alright.
Wait, keep talking.
Alright, but yeah. So I don't know when he murdered him exactly. It doesn't really say, but it's just crazy all the killings that are going on now. And let's look. What is this? 4 minutes ago, this story was added. 3 Croatian soldiers were killed in Afghanistan from a car bomb. Now, I'm not sure if I'm gonna say this part of Afghanistan right. Kabul, or Kabul.
Isn't that the capital of Afghanistan?
Yeah. And
it's Kabul.
So I said it right. A suicide car bomber attacked a convoy of international troops in an eastern district of Afghanistan on Friday, killing 3 service members and wounding 6 Afghans. It's now why you're gonna go in a car and go bomb somebody and end your life just for what you. Now, I'm not saying that what you believe in is not important. Trust me, it is. But you know, these people are just crazy. They're the same group of people.
In my opinion, we're out there just to take them down. I mean, the world would be a better place without them. I know it sounds harsh, but at least the United States would be a better place without them.
It's awful what they're. These. Like, I'm not saying that all Middle Easterners are bad or all Muslims are bad, but these radical Muslims are the ones that you really gotta worry about because they're the ones going out bombing people, and there's also like. Now, I'm not saying that all the things bad that happen in the world are from Muslims and stuff. It's like you got the Russian people, the 2 Russian brothers that did the Boston bombing and stuff, but.
My top 5 douchebags of you. This would be them. It would be the first 2 would be the Boston bomber that lived. The second one would be the Boston bomber that died. Those 2 probably top douchebags. Third, 17-year-old that killed his mother. Fourth, I had my list and I forgot it. I had my little list of people I just want to die. They may be already dead, but fourth isn't really this year, but he's still affecting some people this year. If it was on all time, this dude would be on the top, and that is Osama bin Laden. And then my 5th is the rest of Al Qaeda.
Alright, but yeah, thank you guys for watching.
NG-Gamer's description will be down below. Go check out his channel. And NG-Gamer29, right?
NG-Gaming29.
29. Breakthrough News is gonna leave. Check again today. Check out my other episode today for Daily News number 3. I'm not sure which one's gonna be up yet, and I actually might have my first fake or real segment up while I'm at his house with the blue snowball light or the blue Yeti.
Nessie.
Right. Yeah. I want the blue Yeti though.
Yeah. Alright. See you guys later.